we should not identify with the energy, that we have, because anyhow it is always changing. Sometimes it's a bit more down, sometimes it's a bit more up. And when it's up, we feel, oh, I'm doing great, I'm really, making progress. And next day it's down. And then we feel, oh, I'm so lousy and I depend on others for my energy. This is all a problem of identification. The energy, naturally, it will change. And it has so many patterns of change. I mean, it will change in 1 hour. It will change in the course of a day. It will change with the seasons. It will change, at different ages. So if every time we identify with the high and low of it, we're just actually making that more strong. No, because if we identify with the feeling of not having so much energy, what's that going to do? It's going to suck more of our energy away. No? And if we identify with the feeling of having a lot of energy, it's going to make us spend it so fast that very rapidly again we go down. So the whole idea is don't identify with it. You're feeling very good today. Okay, enjoy, good, enjoy, but don't depend on it. Don't attach any self-importance to it. Just try to use it in a good way, so that as much as possible it is self-sustaining, but knowing that anyhow it will go down again. And when we here say energy, it's not just about, let's say, the energy to be active and do things. It's also the energy of seeing. So also our feeling of seeing will change over time. Like maybe in the morning we feel we got it all figured out, and in the evening we're like, I don't understand anything anymore. So the moment that we attach to that, the moment that we identify with that, we just make that stronger. And so it's all about silence. You see this happening in yourself? Whether, let's say, pleasant or unpleasant, whether feeling great or not so great, try not to judge. We have this incredible tendency to always judge ourselves. To always have a mirror. It's like you could say we are walking around all the time having a mirror in our hand and continuously looking if we are doing good, if we are looking well. It's like we continuously want to take selfies, and we like then the selfies looking good. And it's costing so much energy. It's predestined to be a problem. So look into the mirror as little as possible. Try to judge yourself as little as possible. You are divine. And whatever, let's say, is more human, it evolves. It happens. It is what it is in every moment. Nothing to be judged. That is the way to freedom. That is the way to liberation. That is where you can start becoming very natural. If I'm here talking, and at the same time I'm having a mirror here, which actually is there on the screen because I can see myself talking. But anyhow, it's not about the visual, it's about what I'm saying, right? So if all the time I'm having this kind of mirror feeling, if what I'm saying makes sense, if what I'm saying seems very wise, if what I'm saying seems very inspiring, I'll become totally, mute or talking total nonsense all the time, if I'm doing that. So I'm just not thinking about that mirror. Of course it is there. No, it's a natural thing again. No? That ego is a natural thing. But I can try, to ignore it and just let things happen. Just let the words come out of my mouth. Just let the sun salutation happen. And of course, when you do a sun salutation, then you are involved with trying to make it as good as possible. But without, at any point, judging yourself. You can judge your actions. I can judge my words whenever they come out and feel, okay, maybe some more clarification at least is needed. Or maybe some other part of the story is needed to bring whatever I'm saying more into balance. That's, the action which is being judged. That is, very natural. But I'm not judging me. Whenever I see my sun salutation, is really not very good, I just try to do better. And I don't, put a label on myself like, you suck at this. But I also don't put a label on myself like, wow, such a good sun salutation you just did. I mean, okay, sometimes people need that, and especially people with low self-esteem, I don't mind them doing that, but actually it is just the same kind of trap. This mirror. Because, okay, today it was very good, maybe tomorrow it'll suck.
So what do you identify with?
I would say with unlimited potentiality. That is the best way, I think. And an identification that relates to it is an identification in the moment. No? But usually identification is about the past or the future, right? That's where we are thinking, oh, I was like that, or I'm going to be like that. No? But when you are identified with unlimited potentiality, then that comes every moment, every second. It manifests in a certain way. And so I am aware of that manifestation, of course, but I'm not judging it, because the moment I'm judging it, I'm thinking about it, which means I'm either talking about what passed or what is to come. So this is, quite related in a way to being there in the now and seeing how this unlimited potentiality then in this particular second is manifesting. That much identification you need, otherwise you cannot function. But that, I think, is where the ego becomes very thin and only limited to what is actually needed. Whatever you are doing in the moment, that is where you identify, because you are the one doing it. And for the rest, you don't exist. There's nothing to think about there, actually. Where am I? Where am I going? How I am doing? I mean, at some levels, sure, we have to think, but it's always about the actions. We never make it personal.